Hey guys, I'm Megan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing 3 super simple, easy 20-minute meals for the busy mom or dad or whoever might find interest in this video. I hope that you find it helpful. So the first thing I'm going to be sharing with you is one of our absolute favorites. It's spicy shrimp lo mein. However, it does not have to be lo mein. It doesn't even have to be shrimp. It's very versatile. You can switch out the proteins. You can switch out the starches. Tonight, I'm specifically going to be using the shrimp. However, I'm not going to make it very spicy because of some of my kids will add the spice if we want it. And we're actually going to be, instead of using lo mein, I got some brown rice and millet ramen from Costco that I'm going to be putting with it tonight. So I'm going to show you these recipes. I hope that you find them helpful. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I hope you stick around. So let's get to it. All right, so here comes that versatility I was talking about. So these are the 2 main veggies that I'm using in this tonight, but zucchini is excellent in this as well. So here I'm just gonna chop up some onions, some cabbage, and some broccoli. So while I'm chopping all this stuff up, as you can see, my pot is sitting here with water in it, heating up, and this is for my noodles, to cook my noodles. So you want to make sure that whether you're using rice or lo mein noodles or these awesome noodles that I got from Costco, whatever you're using, you want to make sure that you have enough time planned out. So I am heating up my water to boil for those noodles. So at this point, I almost forgot my garlic. And if you notice, one of my fingers has a bunch of white paint on it. That's actually spray paint from a DIY video that I have coming out for you guys soon. Okay, so we're gonna mix the sauce together. So I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar. You can also use brown sugar. Then I'm gonna use some coconut aminos. You can use soy sauce, but we prefer to use the coconut aminos. But you are going to put just a little under 5 tablespoons of this in your sauce. Okay, and don't be afraid of this part. It is sriracha sauce, but honestly, 2 tablespoons was not spicy. It's just there for the flavor aspect. But if you want to be a little more conservative with it, you could put 1 and then just add to it if you think it's okay. Alright, so here I'm just putting a little oil and butter in my pan, getting it all heated up, and then I'm going to add in my onions and my garlic first. And I'm going to let those 2 things cook for 2 to 3 minutes alone, just to start getting them a little tender, and then I will add in my other veggies. Alright, so once your veggies all get in there, I'm going to put just a little bit of coconut aminos on top. Again, you can use soy sauce. Okay, so here all of the vegetables are tender, so now I'm going to add in the shrimp. Now, shrimp does cook pretty fast. You want to make sure all the tails and everything are pulled off. Alright, so as soon as I added my shrimp in, now I'm going to put in my noodles so they can start to boil. Here I'm just showing you some ingredients and things like that if you're interested. While those are cooking, I'm just adding all of the stuff together and adding in some of the sauce. I did reserve a little less than half of the sauce to pour over once I add the noodles in. Alright, so now my noodles are done and drained, and here I am adding them into the mixture, and then I will start coating them in the sauce and pour the remaining sauce on top, and then it is ready to serve. This recipe is so easy and so delicious, and as I mentioned before, you can swap out proteins. You could even do pork in this, whatever you would like, but it is so, so good. Now, I do want to mention all of these recipes will be down in the description below, so you can check them out there. So this next recipe is a sheet pan dinner. I love these. It's sweet potatoes and broccoli and chicken. And I did do my own little seasoning blend. I'll post that down below as well. But you could do lemon pepper. You could do just seasoned salt. However you want to season your chicken, you can. The other vegetables are just seasoned with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper. So here I am putting just a little olive oil on the pan. This is a giant, large family size pan for our family of 8. This was a gift that I loved so much this Christmas from my dad and my stepmom. Putting a little bit more olive oil on top and then some fresh ground Himalayan pink salt and pepper on top. So my oven is set at 425, so I'm going to pop these in for about 15 minutes while I prep this other stuff. I did butterfly my chicken breasts so they are not so thick. So the chicken, I just put some olive oil on either side and then seasoned them really good on both sides. Now I do apologize. I know I said at the beginning of the video that most of these were going to be 20-minute meals, and this one's actually a bit longer than 20 minutes. I do have another sheet pan chicken top dinner that I have shared on here before, and it is a 20-minute meal, so I will put a link to that down below as well. But this one is still excellent, and there's little to no prep, and it just doesn't take a lot to get it done, even when you're in a pinch for time. Alright, so I'm going to move my sweet potatoes around and make room for my chicken. Now you could go ahead and put the broccoli on at this point as well with your chicken, but I like to give my chicken a little extra time just to make sure that it's done. So I'm going to put my chicken on the pan and pop it into the oven for just a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes before I add my broccoli. Alright, so now that the chicken has been cooking for about 5 minutes, I'm going to move everything over again and add my broccoli on. And then I will pop it all into the oven for 15 minutes to bake. And here it is, all done and ready, a one-pan meal. Alright guys, so this one's super simple. So these are just those sausages. They're like the natural ones without all the junky stuff in them. They're still sausage, so you know, it is what it is. But this is for those nights when we just need something in our bellies, quick and better than fast food. So here I am, I'm cooking some okra as a side, and all I do here is put a little olive oil and salt and pepper on the okra, and then I pop it in the oven on 400 until the edges start to get a little brown. So all I did was chop up some cabbage and peppers and onions, and then of course that sausage, and you just throw it in the pan and you saute it until everything is nice and hot, and all those peppers and onions and cabbage get nice and soft and just delicious. And I did end up adding a little salt and pepper to this, and then there you go. It's all done. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Please push that like button and subscribe, and I will see you on future videos. Thanks so much guys, and have a blessed day.